Alright guys, welcome back to another GIMP tutorial. I'm the CosmicCop. Today I'll be going over how to cut a person or object out of a picture so you can paste it into another picture or just remove it entirely. This is also called creating a render. So basically we will be dealing with alphas today. Alphas are basically a background to a picture. In GIMP it displays as gray and dark gray checkerboard. So for example, let me just create a new image here. So we have a new image here, completely white. If we go to colors, color to alpha, you can see a little preview right here. So I'm going to say take white to alpha and I'm going to click OK. That will turn the whole canvas into these gray and dark gray squares. And although this is visible in GIMP, if we export it and paste it on our website or put it anywhere on the internet or basically put it wherever outside of a image editing program, this will display as invisible. So let me just see what this is here. Whatever. So anyways, basically anything that's alpha, which is again this checkerboard, is invisible. But if we were to draw some sort of pattern on here and then paste this into whatever you're going to paste this on, all this black would appear, but behind it would be invisible, so whatever the background for the page you're posting this on would be. So on Facebook it would be, okay, Facebook's a bad example. I guess Facebook would be white. If you were to paste it on the Minecraft forums, you would get that blue, sky blue color. So anyways, that is alphas. So again, back to our image of the stormtrooper here. So to cut someone out is much easier said than done. So we're going to use the free select tool here, and we're basically going to zoom in real close, and we're going to tediously cut the stormtrooper out of the picture. So we have two ways you can do this. You can either click at every single waypoint you want to do. Also, it's a good idea to zoom out every once in a while, just to make sure you're not cutting out a shadow instead of the actual picture. So make sure you're staying on course. So there are two ways you can do this. You can either click every waypoint that you're going to that you want to move this line to, or you can click and drag. Now the click and drag can be more useful on curvier parts of an image, but if you mess up, you'll lose more of your progress, because at any point, if you mess up, you can hit backspace and it will go back to your last waypoint. Now if you were to click and drag and I messed up right there, I'd backspace and I'd go all the way back to there. But, excuse me, if I was doing the waypoints and I messed up, I just go back to there, which is my last waypoint. So again, if you're experienced with this, and you're doing a somewhat curvy image, I would recommend using the clicking and dragging. But if you're a new user, or if you have a fairly straight image, I highly suggest using just left click, left click, left click. And the more left clicks you do, the faster it will come out, or the better it will come out. So slower you go, the better your final image will be. And that is not his hand. While I was talking, I messed up. Looks like, oops. So it looks like this is his hand. I can't quite tell. But anyways, I think you guys get the idea. I will come back when I have almost completed the image. Alright guys, here we are. I'm almost done with this stormtrooper here. You can see I've outlined almost the entire body. I'm just going to finish off this shoe here. So to finish the select off, you just left click on the first point, and there you go. You have a selection of the Stormtrooper. So at this point, I want to remove everything else in the image. So I'm going to select invert. So now instead of having this Stormtrooper selected, we'll have the other Stormtrooper and the background entirely selected. So now to remove them, we're going to go to the pencil, get a nice white color, crank up the size, and we're going to just color this all white. And it looks like I messed up on his helmet, but that's okay, we can fix that later. Okay, so now don't unselect, then you have to go cut that out again all over. So now what we're going to do, we have all white for the background here. To make it alpha, you just simply go to color to alpha. Now since I have only the white area selected, it won't affect the white area on the Stormtrooper. But if I were to have the entire image selected, it would turn the Stormtrooper semi-transparent too. So also, you could use any color right there when I just color the entire image white, but white is usually the best because it doesn't A is the default color, so you don't have to change the extra options. But more importantly, I have noted other colors to actually bleed through the selection onto the so you can even see a little bit of white here, but I don't care about white. You can see there's just a little bit of white over the alpha right next to the Stormtrooper. And if I were to have, let's actually do that for you. If I were to have done this in bright red and colored this all bright red, and then I did a color to alpha with red, that would have left this weird coloring along the edge here, and I don't want that at all. So I'm going to back up to the white, color it alpha, and we're going to choose the white. So there you go. You have a render of a Stormtrooper. There are, and now we can go ahead and select none, and oops, and we move the layer. Anyways, we can select none now, and we have our render of a Stormtrooper on a completely invisible background. So to fix these issues with the lighting on the helmet, all you need to do is take your smudge tool and resize the brush. Oops, that's not what I want. I want it about, yeah, 7's good. Actually, maybe a little bit too big. I'm just gonna push these pixels up here. Just gonna block out the black, fill it in with white. And anyways, you guys get the idea. So thank you all for watching. This has been a very short GIMP tutorial, but then again, the GIMP tutorials aren't for entertainment value. They're meant for educational purposes. So like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to me to if you want to see more GIMP tutorials. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.